Hunt involving 75 million forks.
Sounds like a job for a forklift.
My helmet flew off. I guess I...
Don't steal my lines!
Yes, remember,
Those are
Dex has
Dex's
his
lines. Oh my gosh.
Well, he's not here.
What?
Never mind.
You forgot I was here?
No.
He's the one running the stream.
Never mind. Your turn.
I shake my hoof at you. What do you think about fan service?
I hope you stallions are ready for some fan service. Because Sandy's here to fix your fans.
Yes, I'm such a tease. That lovely pony fixing the fan is Lefty Lucy, and she's an inventor that has made some rather interesting machines. You should check her out over at Ask Lefty Lucy.
Do you like toast?
Well, wait, let me get on the
What do you
actual
think?
page.
Yeah?
Ready?
What do you think, Dr. Hooves?
Toast exists because you haven't invented self-levitating butter yet.
Fair point.
Dr. Hooves is a bit cranky, but he's always eager to show off all the fancy science stuff he knows, particularly if it relates to butter. You should check him out over at Ask Discorded Dr. Hooves.
Are there any timberwolves in this area?
No. The manticores and hydras chase them off.
Dustcloud is this nice mare who runs an escort service through the Everfree Forest. She had a bit of fun with me once we were on our trip. Maybe I should have questioned her prices. You can check out more of her adventures, which seem to be a little more serious than mine, over at Ask Dustcloud. Tumblr says closed indefinitely, but she's probably just on a long-term escort, we hope.
What do you get when you cross a pony and a dragon?
Kicks out of the library.
So Twilight is a bit touchy about any criticism of how she runs the Ponyville Library. If you could still call it that, I call it Twilight's house full of books she occasionally lets other ponies borrow when she's in a good mood and not away on an adventure. Doesn't quite match the placard outside. Still, Spike seems to be doing well. I worry for him. He's picking up a lot of pony habits that probably aren't good for a dragon. You can check up on him too over at Ask Spike the Dragon.
How'd you get your cutie mark? It's not exactly a new angle, but I'm sure you're not obtuse and didn't expect it.
Princess Celestia was on a tangent and signed for it. And I had to co-sign for it.
I'm not a mathematician, but as a tomonist, I need to do a lot of work on maps that are incomplete when making my naming suggestions. So when I have to divide a map into precise areas, the trigonometry comes in handy.
Okay, the baskets are set up. Now you just need to bucket.
That's that.
I'll get them. Oh. Oh. I missed it. I didn't see the little black lines. Okay, the baskets are set up. Now you just need to bucket. I'll go get them. Go get what? Where do I put them?
I went over to the Apple Family Farm for some part-time work, but I may have misinterpreted what Applejack meant by needing 2 bucket.
What makes you feel better when you are in a bad mood?
I like to bust a caps locks.
A question in all capital letters. What sort of answer did you expect?
Okay. Has any pony ever told you you're adorable?
What are you supposed to be? Adorable!
Sorry, Suitabelle. Operation Cutie Mark Crusader Prop Comedian is less than a success.
I finally had a pack of My Little Pony fruit stacks. Out of all the ponies, Rainbow Dash tastes the fruitiest.
I'm not sure if I should be offended by that.
Thanks.
Oh. We are what you eat.
Your puns are bad for my job since I get in trouble for laughing while stalking somebody. But it's worth it. Keep it up. By the way, I'm lucky there aren't any stalker puns. Or you might make a pun out of me. Lol.
I'll just quietly put these items on display, like a silent stalker.
Well, that's how you deal with a silent stalker. Pun 1, stalker 0. 1 second, I gotta check something.
Yeah.
I just
You singing Christmas carols?
Yes.
I know it's still July, but can the Christmas in July shows?
Hey. Oh, Pun Pony stuff. It's a fun blog.
kind of.
Very funny.
Ah, yes.
Sorry
I mean, yeah,
about
some
that.
of the puns too want to make you cringe.
Sorry about that. Thought I heard something.
Okie dokie. How reliable is all this machinery? I stand behind anything I've assembled. Even the manure spreader? Even the manure spreader. Ew. Now, it's a fine piece of machinery. I still wouldn't want to stand behind it.
Hi, IKEA is this handy pony who is fantastic at instructions, both following and designing them. She's always ready to give clear and concise directions on a task, so that even a pony with 4 left hooves like me can put together a table. Too bad it was supposed to be a chair. You should go check out her adventures over at Ask Pi IKEA.
I believe.
Yeah,
I
Ikea.
believe it's with Pia IKEA. Is the correct translation.
Yeah,
Correct way to
whatever.
say it. I should know. It's a
Correct
Swedish word.
pronunciation.
Yeesh.
Moving along!
Can I be cranky?
Lightning, you can do this one.
I seemed to pass a window. I walked past the store with nothing much upon my mind. Quite blank and nothing more. I noticed the window a cranky-faced old ass, and he looked so awful angry. How did that come to pass? Just why he looked at me that way was more than I could see, until I came to realize that Cranky Donkey was me.
The undiscovered origin story.
Tell me, Pun, what do you think of sexual innuendos?
Wouldn't that be uncomfortable?
Huh?
How would any pony fit in my window for something like that?
Wow.
That Kiki Pie certainly helps keep this town calm during the spring months. Certain stallions and mares have difficulty resisting the calling of the seasons in a civilized manner. You should check out her services at Ask Kinky Pie in SFW. Though I'm not one to engage in her services, we keep in contact. Go back tomorrow and see what happens when it's my turn to ask Kinky Pie a question, and the day after for Well, I'll leave that up to your imagination.
God, some of these puns are cringeworthy.
Next page.
Indeed.
Hey. Hey, Kinkie Pie, how many ponies does it take to screw in a light bulb?
How do you fit ponies in a light bulb?
Turn around and fair play. It's my turn to ask Kinkie Pie a question. Some think that all she does is naughtiness, but it takes genuine creativity to come up with the excitements that she does. You should check out her NSFW Tumblr at Ask Kinkie Pie in NSFW. Tune in tomorrow for one more Kinkie Pie appearance.
How are you reacting?
At reciting.
Reciting tongue twisters.
Good question. What the? Not that kind of tongue twister. Kinky?
Spoil sport.
Kinkie Pie may try some rather audacious acts, but at least she's pushing the boundaries in this town rather than quietly accepting what is normal. If you'd like to see what other kinds of tongue twisters she's able to do, check her out at Cast Kinkie Pie in SFW.
Hey Tumblr, check this out.
100.
100 followers?
Nope, it's something else.
100 posts?
Nope, that passed months ago.
Then what is it?
By Celestia.
Cute.
Ooh.
Hello everybody, this right here is the awesome reason why it takes so long for me to answer your questions. Even if I answer your question instantly, it'll be 3 months before you see it among my adventures. On the upside, it means my adventures will never miss a day, and it will keep going for a very long time. Specifically, they're going to keep going every day for at least 1 full year after they did the show on television.
Interesting work. Care to tell me what nightmares reside in your head?
Mostly these guys.
What are we doing in the pony's head?
I guess we're
just horsing around.
Oh!
I love those guys.
Same here.
Statler and Waldorf, two geezers who consider themselves comedians. That's probably why they're up in the balcony box instead of the common seating. They wouldn't last long in a crowd.
True that.
True.
What do you think of a rectangle pony?
I think it's dirty.
Just like my cutie mark, he always approaches the... Oh my god, why are you freezing?
Seriously, it stopped at just like my cutie mark. He always approaches the...
Situation from the right angles.
He always approaches the situation at the right angles.
Rectangle pony is one of the oddities that arose in question after the Discord incident, though he doesn't have much of a sphere of influence. You can check out his rectangular adventures over at Ask Rectangle Pony.
You are just unbelievable. You know that?
I can't answer questions today. I'm on a business trip to Credulous. I can answer your questions when I'm no longer incredulous.
I have a feeling not a lot of folks will get the joke. To those of you who do, hooray for language!
What's your opinion on the equestrian justice system?
Fortunately for me, crimes against language aren't against the law. Usually.
What the? It jumped back 2 pages. Okie dokie. Well, the princesses each have a unique but well-defined sense of humor. The other nobility in Canterlot couldn't sense humor if it bit them in the flank. Make one joke about some pony's cutie mark, and they're calling the gods, claiming they're well slandered. And funny how it's never the ones with big hooves or wings who have a fit over a joke, if you get my point.
What kind of cheese do you cover a tiny horse in?
Melted cheese.
Melted cheese is not easy to get out of a mane, but it was certainly an experience rolling around in it. Sounds like a situation set up by Kinkie Pie.
Yes, it does.
Probably.
Hey, Pond Pony, have you ever had the pleasure of telling a poem to skipping a moon rock?
Princess Celestia has a great sense of humor. She loves a gag or prank that she hasn't seen before. Uh-oh. Just know what you're getting into with a royal prank war.
Is that a plane?
Yes.
That's
Damn,
As
you
if you've been following me for a long time, will remember that time I pulled a fantastic prank on Princess Celestia. I'll have to come up with an even greater one for my next visit to Canterlot.
Oh, yeah, I missed that stream.
Hey, Lucy, did you have a date for Hearts and Hooves Day? Nope. Had a work emergency. Aw, that's heart-wrenching.
Nephew Lucy's an inventor in Ponyville. She's always coming up with new devices, though the function of most of them seems to be smoke for a while, then explode. Maybe she should be putting her efforts towards military inventions. Then she can claim the exploding part is a feature. You can check her out at Ask a Lefty Lucy.
Okay. Do you know any good poems? What's your favorite work of fiction? How about poetry?
I love Xanth novels, but I'm not well versed in poetry.
Poetry is a sequence that inspires an emotional reaction. That said, I think every pony at some point in their life creates poetry, as words aren't the only medium worthy of being called poetry.
Princess Luna sure is amazing at the traditional dances.
Yes, she is.
Yes, but can she do the star glance? You think carefully about your audience before you finish that line. Oh.
Starglance is a pony I met at one of the many Canterlot social events that I often have to sit through as part of my duties as a member of the royal court. Though I may tell you a lot of groan-inducing jokes, I'm aware of ponies' feelings, and, like my cutie mark, I know where the line is, and not to cross it.
Please don't do that again.
I guess I'm not the only one playing with the Elder Scrolls.
I don't get it.
Skyrim.
Yes, Skyrim, Oblivion,
yeah.
they are all part of the Elder Scrolls games. Can you come up with a rhyme for orange?
I'd like to, but my throat is a little sore. Perhaps you have an orange lozenge?
Perhaps she's a little hoarse. A half rhyme is still a rhyme.
Maybe a little.
Good. You don't have a funny bone?
You're right. I don't have a funny bone. I have dozens of funny bones.
Okay, last page.
Dr. X-Ray happened to have a spare X-ray of me laying around for this gag. I wonder why he had something like that so readily escapable, accessible. Bleh.